Hello, everybody. Welcome to our brand new series, Cryptids Across the U.S., starting with Season 1, Cryptids on the Bayou. That's right, we're going to Florida. Isn't that right,
No,
Jake?
that's we're in the Everglades, pal.
That's Florida.
No, the Everglades is Florida. You said the Bayou. That's in Louisiana.
Okay, Cryptids in the Everglades.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
So
Polly, and this is my associate, Jake P., short for Pistachio. And what's
my
our
mom
cryptid
loves
today?
nuts in her mouth.
What's our cryptid today, Jake?
Our cryptid today is the Wampus cat, which is a six-legged creature. Don't forget that. Six-legged, not two-legged. Six-legged creature.
Not 8 legs, 6 legs.
Not a spider.
What does it look like? What does it look like, Jake? What's its appearance?
It's a mountain lion, but it has 6 legs.
That's correct. And the front 2 legs, those are for fighting. It's kind of like a
Fighting what?
centaur.
What are its enemies?
It's ops or
Don't say
it's
that.
prey.
You're cringe. You're 42 years old. What are you
Shut
doing?
up, Jake! Your last name's Pistachio!
Remember when the towers fell? You weren't there.
You were in the towers!
I was the tower. You're the
I'm
plane.
plain.
Ah! All right. See, this mountain lion here. 6 legs, two for attack, right? Do you think you could grab something? Like perhaps a spear or a rock?
No, I don't think it could. It doesn't have hands per se. It
But what if
has
it...
paws.
Do you think this could be caused by some sort of radiation?
That's one of the theories, quite frankly, Jake. That is one of the theories. Another one of the
What?
theories is that it's a last member of its species.
What was the first sighting recorded?
Let me check.
If it's in the 1960s, it might be radiation. It might
Oh,
be.
that's true. Might be radiation.
Oh my goodness. So Chernobyl.
I have to sign
Chernobyl
up to read the
collapsed.
whole article.
No! See, this is the problem with news now.
The Wampus cat has been in and out of folklore throughout North American history over 100 years, and
One
a
of
lot
the
of people say
years.
a lot of people say much longer,
I
over a
remember when
few
I
hundred
first saw the
years.
Wampus cat. I saw the Wampus cat. Would you believe it if I saw the Wampus cat?
I wouldn't believe that for a second.
Oh
How'd
yeah,
you
I
see
was
the
I
Wampus
was
cat?
7 years old. I was
Yeah,
walking
what the Wampus
down.
cat do to you?
Oh yeah? Let me tell the story. Let me tell it. The Wampus cat was walking up towards me. My uncle was looking at I don't know, he was just looking somewhere. And then he turned around and oh my god, he saw it and he screamed, "Pussy! Pussy!" And I ran. We ran and it was so scary, bro.
Jake, I don't think we can air that part.
Yes, we can.
Did he box the Wampus cat? The Wampus cat?
No, but he did die that day.
To the Wampus cat?
He tripped on a rock.
So is it his death isn't related to the Wampus cat at all?
He tripped on a rock, snapped his neck, and then the Wampus cat dragged him away.
Easy pickings for the Wampus cat.
No,
Condolences to
he,
your
he didn't
uncle.
eat the he didn't eat him. He didn't eat him.
What did the Wampus cat do with your uncle?
Laid their eggs inside of him. His
Are
dead
you dumb?
corpse.
Jake, the Wampus cat's a mammal.
You don't know that. It's a cryptid, you fool. It could lay eggs. I
It's a
saw it
mountain
lay eggs.
lion. That
Yeah,
didn't happen. You're lying. You don't believe in cryptids.
I do. I saw the
Before we
Wampus cat.
started before we started shooting, you literally said anyone that believes in this stupid shit is dumb. That's a direct quote from you.
No, that's false. False lies, actually. Anyway, My uncle actually survived that day. He only died for like 15 minutes because of a heart attack he had like 2 hours later.
Okay, I don't believe you.
He was legally dead. He came back. He was resuscitated.
Why don't you tell us about some of the sightings of the Wampus cat?
Yeah. 1955. Miami. See, there's these mafia guys, right? They were
Yeah.
smoking some crack, right? And they see this Wampus cat, right? It is large, and
Where
it
were they when they saw it?
they didn't disclose that information, because it was their drugstore house apparently. And the cat came
Oh,
up. The cat came up, and he sniffed the guy's hand, took the crack out of his hand, started like using that shit, dude.
I think that was hallucinations. I don't know if that really happened.
I think it did. I think it might. I think the Wampus Cat might be a crack addict. I think we may need to set up a GoFundMe that will go to the Wampus Cat and totally not to my 2,000 Robux debt that I have accumulated over the past 2 years. Guys, go to
Shut
GoFundMe
up about
and
your
support our
Roblox
channel.
debt.
Talk about the Wampus Cat and maybe we'll make some real
What
money.
about the 1960 sighting
Ah,
in the
yeah,
mountains with a family of two children? The
four.
father, Robert,
F.
and the
Kennedy.
mother.
Oh my God. It
What'd you
all.
say?
I said Robert F. Kennedy. It makes sense now.
No, not F. Kennedy.
Yes, it
Robert
was F.
De
Kennedy.
Niro, as in cash.
Oh,
The mother, Amy, and the two children, Bob and Amy Jr.
exactly. Exactly. This reminds me of that time where Bigfoot forced that guy to have a baby with Bigfoot. That honestly reminds me of that.
Tell them about the story with those four characters, four people.
What do you mean?
How they saw the Wampus cat.
Yeah, they just saw it. I mean, it was there for like 2 seconds, and then it left.
You're not going to tell them how supposedly, allegedly, it broke their windows
Windows? I thought they were
as it
hiking.
broke in?
Weren't they hiking on the mountain?
No,
You
they were
said
in their cabin.
this
They're in their
is
mountain cabin.
the mountain cabin, right? I'm pretty sure it was the hiking incident, but we'll go with your plan since you're right. Always right.
I'm always right.
Yeah. And they were in the cabin and they got attacked and then the glass got on them and they were so scared and then it ate the chicken and then it fucking left. And it
That
stole
is true.
dad's
That is
blunt
how it
because
happened.
it smoked that shit on the way out.
There was no crack.
I said blunt. I meant weed.
There's no weed. There's no crack. No drugs.
What about that mafia incident?
Okay,
Explain?
there was probably drugs there. But even then, that probably didn't even happen.
Okay. Okay. And you call the guy that had Bigfoot's baby. Fucking okay. All right. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Anyway, what are the potential supernatural powers of the Wampus cat?
Witnesses say it probably doesn't even have powers. It's just a cat with extra legs.
And lays eggs. Don't forget that.
That was you. You said it laid eggs.
Yeah, it did lay eggs. You're insane, right? He laid eggs.
I don't think the Wampus cat laid eggs.
It did lay eggs.
No, it didn't.
I can describe to you like what the eggs look like right now.
I don't want to hear about the eggs.
They look like
There's no
frog
eggs. It's
eggs.
a
They look like
mammal.
frog eggs. They look like frog eggs, and they were like squishy and like boing 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 inside. Bro, it was crazy.
Jake. 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 It didn't. It's a mammal. It didn't lay
Okay,
eggs.
and it's not. It's a cryptid too, so it can do other things than just be a simple creature. Uh huh. It laid eggs.
What?
It laid eggs. It laid eggs. Stop arguing. I saw it. I saw it with my eyes.
You don't even believe in it.
Yes, I do. I saw it.
You know you don't. You don't
It
believe in it. You
it
think it's
laid
fake.
eggs. It laid eggs after the guy tripped, and he went home, had like 2 pounds of crack, and had a heart attack, and then he
I
resuscitated.
thought you said you were there when it laid eggs. What are you
I was
talking
there
about?
when it laid eggs. He laid eggs, then went home. I am honestly so sick and tired of your uh, of all this disagreement. I saw it with my eyes. It's so tragic.
It's so tragic.
I just want to talk about how the Rompus cat laid eggs in my
Did you
uncle.
just say the rhombus cat?
The Rhombus cat laid eggs in my uncle. Then he had a heart attack. I think the eggs made him do the crack because he never did crack before.
The eggs made him addicted to crack cocaine.
Exactly. I think the eggs can only be fertilized with crack.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Except it doesn't.
Except it does. It does. And guess what? It's
What?
April Fools. You fool. I was trolling you this whole time. You think I believe in stupid Wampus cats? This is stupid. I hate this.
There's the Jake I know. There he is. I was getting worried. You were like going crazy. I thought you were
Exactly.
going crazy.
I can't not believe you believe that even for a second. You
No,
are
I didn't.
so
I was just getting worried.
worried about what? Worried that
I
you're
thought I thought
falling?
I thought you were getting gullible for a second. I thought you were becoming a sheep.
Ah, yes. The liberal sheeple. I'd never become one of them.
All
Yeah,
right, all right,
yeah, yeah.
right.
Anyways, um, anything else to talk about the Wampus cat?
It's victims. How many people it's killed? Allegedly.
How many people? Well,
Allegedly,
allegedly, it
it
must have killed
killed.
like about a dozen over its 100-year existence.
That makes sense. If it were real, realistically, that would make sense.
But it's not real. Not real.
Obviously. And you're dumb if you think it's real.
Exactly. It is dumb if you think it's real. It isn't real. Not
Okay,
real.
so let's move on to the reasons why it's not real.
Number one, cats can't lay eggs.
Yeah, they're mammals. They give birth live.
Exactly. They can't lay eggs. Rumors are false. Number two, legs. The legs aren't real. It's probably just a birth defect. It's not supernatural at all. It's all just nature's
Number
way of
three.
telling us stop messing around.
Number three. It's just not possible for a cat to have that many legs. All these
Exactly.
sightings, awful photographs, hearsay.
I
It's
say
not real.
it ain't real.
I think that wraps it up for our first episode of
Yeah.
Cryptids on the Everglades.
See you all next time. Have a poggers day.
Race
Goodbye.
goodbye.